from the station that's taking action for you. This is ABC Action News.
We were probably able to thwart a potentially catastrophic event, the likes of which the city of Tampa has not seen.
Authorities say he was plotting to bomb a school and leave behind more casualties than Columbine. Now at 6, the 17-year-old's sinister plan and how investigators were able to stop him. Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Wendy Ryan.
I'm Brendan McLaughlin. Hillsborough County students start school in less than a week, but today parents and students learned of a teenager's alleged plan to attack at least 30 people at Freedom High School on the first day of school. Police say 17-year-old Jared Kano had his attack mapped out minute by minute in a diary. Our Don Germaze begins our team coverage of the plot with how the school staff was talking about safety just one day earlier.
Part of the back-to-school training teachers at Freedom High School receive involves planning for a disaster on campus. They held that training yesterday. Police say they had no idea a former student that same day was planning a real disaster, a Columbine-style attack with pipe bombs strategically placed across campus.
I was up sitting literally at this same podium telling the teachers this is a realistic situation. We need to be prepared for this if anything comes forward. And then 24 hours later, I was standing at the same podium and telling them, look, this really did happen.
Police say 17-year-old Gerald Kano, a student expelled a year and a half ago, had planned to return the first day of school and detonate a series of pipe bombs, and he boasted about it in a journal.
He also mentioned his desire to cause more casualties than were suffered at Columbine.
Police learned about the threat from a tip. They wouldn't identify the tipster, but one school administrator made it sound like it was a student at the school.
The best defense in terms of dealing with situations like this is to establish that line of communication with our students. I think it's important that they understand the importance of coming forward.
Chief Jane Castor made no bones about it. The tipster saved a lot of lives by calling police.
We were probably able to thwart a potentially catastrophic event, the likes of which the city of Tampa has not seen.
Jared Kano appeared before a judge today and was ordered back to court in September. Until then, he's being housed here at the W.T. Edwards Detention Center. In Tampa, Don Germaze, ABC Action News.
Meanwhile, Jared Kano's mother is a teacher, and we're told Jared liked to talk about the massacre at Columbine High School in Colorado. Our Eric Waxler spoke with a friend who knew the 17-year-old well, and he joins us now with an in-depth look at the teen's troubled past. Good evening, Eric.
Good evening, Wendy. The one-time girlfriend of Jared Kano says she had a long, rocky relationship with him and that he had his share of troubles that went all the way back to when they were at Adams Middle School together. Was it a sick joke or a cry for attention? A few years ago, R.I.P., rest in peace, showed up on Jared Kano's MySpace page. It led some to think he was dead. Nicolette French remembers the drama and the trouble that has followed her friend ever since they were in middle school together.
He faked his own death and put it on MySpace and just dropped off the face of the earth pretty much to everybody.
Nicolette saw him just a few weeks ago. She says he randomly talked about Columbine, but she never imagined he would be part of a plot to bomb the new Tampa high school he used to attend.
I was speechless.
It has parents and students at Freedom High rattled.
I was really scared that if nobody found out about it, like what would we have done?
You think that it's never going to happen to you. It's always happening somewhere else. It's never going to be happening at your school, your child's school, your city.
Kano has had several run-ins with law enforcement, including arrests for burglary, stealing a gun, and drug charges. And he seems to flaunt his behavior on Facebook with pictures showing him drinking alcohol and holding a machete. Last week, his status read, "I always seem to push away the people that want to help, and I seem to embrace the people that will bring me down." And just yesterday at 10:55, the last post before his arrest read, "I just did the dumbest thing ever." And Jared's former girlfriend tells me she wishes that he would have come to her. Perhaps she could have offered some help before all of this spiraled out of control. Live in New Tampa, Eric Waxler, ABC Action News.
Thanks, Eric. 2,100 students go to Freedom High School, which opened in 2002. We're told there will be extra security when class begins Tuesday. An automated call went out to parents and staff this morning, telling them about the bomb plot. Here's part of that call.
I expect this arrest will draw significant media attention, but I wanted you to hear it from me. regardless of whether the young man was going to follow through on his threats. We take these incidents seriously and take action.
The principal thanked police and school security for their hard work that ended with Kano's arrest, and he assured parents that Freedom Campus would be safe in the coming school year.
Police and school officials cannot stress enough the importance a tip from the community played in stopping this plot. If you see or know of a student acting suspiciously, you should call police or Crime Stoppers at the number on your screen, 1-800-873-TIPS, and you can remain anonymous. Our coverage of the school bomb plot continues on our website. You can get a closer look at Jared Kano's life and who he was, including his criminal history. That's on abcactionnews.com.